Lesson 4.3. That's a good idea. In this lesson, we're going to look at the following. Reaching agreement, so agreeing, that's very important when you're talking. Vocabulary related to business and learning to manage a conversation. This is also very important. You'll see why. This activity, you're simply supposed to read the text entitled The Apprentice and think about what it is about. Once you do that, you're supposed to complete the questions here in 1B with words from this box, like fired, salary, boss, compete, businessman, interview, team, in the gaps from 1 to 7. Then you've got a listening activity here for reaching agreement. You're supposed to play here, listen to a team having a meeting to decide how to complete the task below. It says underline the options, but in the platform, you'll have to simply write the one that you think is correct. So if you think the name is Food for Events, you'll write these exactly as it is in the platform, or Italy on the Move, or Buon Appetito. So that's what you're supposed, these are the choices here. Company catering, events catering, British, Mediterranean, Italian, Indian. Be careful with the pronunciation of this Mediterranean and this Indian, not Indian, Indian. Next, in 2B, it says listen again and tick the option that you hear. So you're going to hear the way I see things instead of the way I see it. These are all expressions that you use for reaching agreement, okay? Expressing, in a way, express your opinion. So if this is the correct one, you write letter A without the bracket. No bracket, just A, as in the example. So you write A or B in this activity. Now, what you're supposed to do in activity number 3 is put those phrases from the previous activity, from 2B, and match them with these expressions here. I really feel that should be the way I see things. So you write the way I see things, and so on and so forth. Then you'll go to page 134 to the language bank. Here you've got expressions that you use for giving opinions, for making suggestions, and for commenting on other opinions. Okay, so have a look at them. And then you move to page 135. Here, you're supposed to rewrite the second sentence so that it has the same meaning as the first. As in the example, let's begin is the same as I think we should begin, using expressions that you just saw. Then let's go back to page 51. And there you need to look at activity 4A. In this activity, you have to put the words in each line in the correct order and make a sentence or a question. In the platform, you will see that the punctuation marks are given, so you don't need to use them. The first one is an example, and you could say, I think we should decide on a name. So you have to do the same for the others. Put them in the correct order. It's a good idea that you do this one at home too. Listen to the phrases from here and try to spot the words that are stressed, and then listen again and repeat, trying to follow and copy the intonation and pronunciation. Exercise 5A is something that you need to just do on your own. It's not in the platform, because you can then listen and check your answers here, so that this is how you correct it. Then you've got exercise 6, where you have to find and correct the mistakes. There is one word in each line that is incorrect. What I've done in the platform is I have deleted a whole part. For instance, in this first one, first of it, we need to decide. I have deleted this so that you have to complete all of these from the beginning. And the idea would be first of all, and then you change these. So you obviously rewrite the whole thing. We need to decide. And you have to do the same for the others. Finally, activity 7a is a speaking activity that we may do in class.